Welcome back and welcome in. My name's Evan. We're here to play some Tunic. Today, I think we're just going to go page to page in the manual and see what I'm missing and take notes on literally everything we can. Because I think that is most useful for the point that we're at in the game. Um, and really, I already know I miss stuff all the time in the manual. So I think intentionally here's my thought, right? Instead of us wandering around for an hour at the start of stream before stumbling onto something, we can actively work on something that definitely will be beneficial, right? Uh, so I'm taking that to say, let's crack the manual. I'm literally going to start like first page we can and jot down notes on as much as we can. So what I have right now starts on page 3, and I guess what does it say here? Ends on page 52 with the memo pages. So we've got 3 to 53 currently. Right. Lock in chat. Also, Z, I guess if you haven't played, feel free to chime in if you've got any ideas. Obviously, I don't want any spoilers from people who have played the game, but if you have not played the game, you're welcome to play along with me if you spot anything interesting or that you might think is of note. For example, I am already noticing on our table of contents screen here. I've been summoned on low volume. Please repeat. Oh, gotcha. I was saying, I guess yeah. If you're trying not to be spoiled still, then never mind. Really, I was just basically saying like, you're more than welcome to chime in with ideas because I'm not solving any problems. I'm just looking at these pages. If you see something that might be a clue, since you don't know what's actually going on, but basically, I'm saying I don't want spoilers from people who know the game. But if you don't know the game, you can say, "Oh, that looks interesting." You know what I mean? Because we're just reading the manual, basically. Although I guess in theory, some of that's spoilers too. So here's an idea Kit could win the game. Thanks, Z. You know what? That's probably the best information you could have given me. Cool. All right. Well, we're off to a good start then, because table of contents I immediately see has a golden symbol here. Let me do. Is it helpful? I don't know. While we're doing this, let me do this. If I pop to this screen, hopefully nothing breaks. Okay. I just switched sources we were in. Did anything break? Everyone who just lost the game. Damn, so true. I think we're okay. I just switched sources and I think we're okay. Okay. Now we've got the mouse cursor on the screen, so that's a W. So that I can at least point out what I'm looking at. Right. So here we've got a golden path to work with. So I'm going to write table of contents in the notes. Has a golden path. And then also there's these pages 20, 23, and 41 that for some reason we might already know what these are, but it's interesting that these ones specifically have the glyphs on there. So maybe I'll just make note of that. So I'm just gonna add a G for golden, that there is a golden path on here. I don't want to draw them out right now. So, and then I'm gonna put Alaric, the company yearns for profit. Go make your profit, Z. Absolutely. Enjoy your lurk. I'm just going to jot down those other page numbers just in case they happen to be important. Other than that, on this screen, I think we're fine. I didn't see this ever. I wasn't in smart mode. I may or may not be summonable. Cool. If I say your name 3 times, do you appear behind me? Type. This is interesting. This is the candle shape there, but it also has a golden path there, which is I would not have realized. Okay. I'm literally going to do this page by page to see what we're missing, okay? So page 3, we've got long time ago, civilization and the Holy Cross thing. We've got the 3 hexes, which we've already restored. And then the monolith power here connected to this energy crystal, right? And all the little foxes are worshiping the fox that's got the energy halo that we have now. I wonder if this energy, well, we know that the energy foxes were being turned into monoliths, right? I wonder if that energy is in us now too. I'm just gonna put like energy crystal equals monolith. I know this may be overkill. Okay, I understand. But it's what I think I'm gonna need to do. Oh, there's that crucified one that we ended up fighting, right? A terrible power rises. Hero something in the cathedral. The world is thrown into ruin. Right. We got the angry bots. Or no. What are these ones down here? Are they shooting energy up or shooting down? War. Interesting that this thing here has the triple hex as well. Fighting Calamity Ganon, obviously. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is, yeah, when you first see this, you immediately, at least I immediately think of Legend of Zelda and all the lore they try to tell there. Okay, a prison and a beacon. Um, hmm. So the trapped energy fox with the little crown thingy is imprisoned the air. So the air, wait, no, is imprisoned. And the air to the air breaks them out. Which now I'm thinking, like, now that we wear the energy crown, as I'm assuming the air to the air, does that make us and the air the same? And this is some cyclical loop type thing, which is interesting. I'm just gonna write hair in the notes. Awaiting a worthy successor, the golden path. Right. So path mentioned, but nothing else. Right. And that's when we first went to that first golden door and it said sealed forever, right? Oops. Oh, no wonder. There's no. Hold on. Hold on one sec. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 ba bum. If I do that, that didn't do it. Oh, wait. Nope. Sorry. I'm just trying to fix my sources here really quick. So if I do that, then we're fine. Do we have. Oh, is there no. I thought there was sound for flipping pages. Oh, there is. Okay. Let me grab that, move that here, move that down. Sorry. And then do do that. Okay, now we should still have sound. Perfect. That's all I wanted. My sound from the game wasn't coming through when I had the mouse on screen. W, we get there. Okay. And really it's just because it's quiet. But it's fine. We're yapping. Okay, page 6 has the hexes, but we've already found all of these. So 6 has hex locations. But I am noticing, bada bing, bada boom, look at that. We've got another gold in there. So we'll capitalize our gold in there. I wonder what this is saying with these like pieces flying outward. Is that something we have to worry about? I don't know for sure. Again, the same battle fought uncountable times, right? That's why it feels cyclical loopy. It would be nice to actually know the language. So I guess I'll just put 7 and 8 together as air fight loop. I don't think that's essential per se. I think that, right. At least I don't think this page is helpful for like gameplay. Data management. Now this one's interesting because like, I guess it's just gold highlighting there. It doesn't really matter for a, I don't think that counts for a gold path, right? I think the main purpose of this page is to get the extra save. I think. Which I guess it did help us do that. We did do that because of that page. Page 10 was just the checklist for the first area, just to help get us bare bones started. So I think we're fine here. It does tell us to go to page 28. We will get there eventually. I think maybe page 28 was the map or something. I can't remember. Don't miss a thing. The game screen. We've got another gold in here. So, and we already clocked that one. I know I wrote that one down in my notes. So we've got gold in there. Oh, look at that. Page 41, it's pointing at the freaking teleport pad and I missed it the whole time. I can't believe it. I can't believe the mechanic is there the whole time and it's so easy. Yo, welcome in, Josh. How you doing? JJ Josh, welcome in. If stream looks and seems boring, it's because I'm literally taking notes on every page in the manual I have so far. So we're just kind of chilling. Hope you're here for we're talking through what I'm seeing on each page, and that's just about it. The thing is, I've been running around with my freaking head cut off, it feels like, the past couple of streams. And so I feel like in order to make progression, instead of flailing, I should actually focus in. I'm also, it's interesting that there's every time there's like pen marks on the thing, I feel like it's important for some reason. You remember playing this game a few months ago? I'm assuming you enjoyed it if you're chilling here. Yo, welcome in, Jay. How you doing? Oh shoot. Blob, I'm so sorry. I think your redeem got eaten because I'm in a different screen. There we go. Now it should be good. My bad. I'll redeem it myself so that you feel justified. There you go. All right. I'm just jotting down the little dots here. Yeah, Jay, I'm doing good. Been a good day, chilling for the most part. I've got an exam coming up tomorrow, so I'm feeling a little bit stressed about that, but other than that, I'm chilling. How's your dog doing? I know there was some issues there with some scratching and stuff like that, so just wanted to check in with all that. Um okay, I wrote down I wrote down these little dots. I literally like marked them out. Hey, thanks JJ Josh for the follow. Appreciate it greatly. We're here every day at this time playing games. We're gonna be playing Tunic till I'm done with it, and then we'll see where we go from there. So happy to have you here. Thanks for following. Um, call me Josh. Cool. Yeah, always wanna check. Can do. Um, Okay, I think, man, and like stuff like this, like the little dots, I have no idea how important it is, but I love that about this game. Okay, this page, control page, have I controls? Do do I ever use L for anything? What do you? Oh, it's just telling me probably just move. How far in the game are you? Um, we are. I guess yeah. Let's pop out of here. I don't know if this tells you anything. Uh, we are. We haven't fought the air. We've goldened all of our stat thingies, I guess. Uh, and we've started unlocking some doors and stuff. I just got all the goldens, and then that said uh something about the door in the north, but I went up there and I tried doing like the golden cross code or whatever that it taught us in the manual, and it didn't do anything. So then I like ran around the map a bunch. We're chilling, we're chilling. Why is the manual so bright here? Oh, we were in the middle. I paused in the middle of a lightning strike. He's doing okay, bro. Still a little scratchy, but he's okay. Okay. Yeah, glad to hear that he's doing okay. Can give you a hint for the door if you want. I would rather not. Thank you for asking though. But if I want a hint on anything, I will make. I'll be asking questions this whole time. Take them all as rhetorical, unless I specifically say, please tell me something. I appreciate you asking. Um, okay, so let's go to page 13. A button. We can read signs. We can do something on page 24. Um, page 14 tells us about something. Other than that, this page, I mean, this page teaches you running, but we already know that. Um, face your adversaries. Right, this is just teaching Z targeting. Thank you, Legend of Zelda, as with a lot of things. Yeah, Josh, do you play? What are some other games that you like? I mean, obviously you played Tunic a couple months ago. What are some other standouts for you? Just attacking without stamina. We need that. Invulnerability frames. Played Breath of the Wild. I love Breath of the Wild. I love both of the Switch Zelda games. Um, I don't know. They both serve different purposes in my brain and in my heart. Okay, I think we understand the stuff on this page. So I'm gonna do 15 stam. Yeah, they did such a good job. Granted, I'm ready for them to move on and do a different formula for the next Zelda game, but Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are fantastic combo. You like modded Minecraft as well? Hell yeah. Well, I can't give you much modded outside of modding my game to look nice. But you missed. I was playing Minecraft earlier today. We did a couple hours of that. It's pretty much just vanilla with nice shaders and optimization stuff, and a few quality of life tweaks. And I mainly like building and stuff in Minecraft, so survival, mind you. Let's see here. Flashing something something. What is this special tech? There's special tech. Does that just mean like we can? No, because we can use our items when we are low. So what the heck is special tech? Think you might replay Tunic? I mean, I don't know. I have no idea what the replay of this game feels like, because obviously so much of this game is learning. So I really wonder what that replay feels like, or if there's anything different on a second play. I'm just gonna put special tech. Let's go. Anything else on this page? I don't think so, aside from this picture is really funny. I like the little point 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 and the droopy hair. Oh, that's good. Okay. Okay, now this is what's freaking crazy. What the heck are these symbols here? What is this like? Like that's nonsense. I mean, we had kind of some dotted patterns that I jotted down on an earlier page, but what the heck is that? And why are we counting by multiples of 8 here? I mean, it's just doubling. I think special tech is special technique. Also, welcome in. Hi, how you do? Yeah, yep. It is a special technique, whatever that is. Don't tell me. Whatever it is what it is. Why is it? What does counting by 8s have to do anywhere here? Is it in regard to health or something? I wonder what am I missing that's in multiples of 8s? Just gonna put x8 in the notes. Let's see, they say if you throw enough bombs you'll get a prize, so don't be afraid to use them. Right, we know that that's you just end up being able to use bombs right off the bat. Like you get a few per reset. What is... See, because like magic items are specifically called magic items, not special technique or something like that. Magic points, MP, what are you? So there's still a question mark there. And then it specifically says something about Holy Cross in the magic items. Holy Cross magic? Question mark? Let's see. Okay, and then so I don't know if I need to be notating these right now, but it is interesting that these all share, and it's just the bombs. Bombs.
This is amazing to watch.
Hey, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Because in my head I was like, I know this is what I want to do in this game next, and I don't know if it's going to be okay for stream. Because I was like, damn, I'm really just going to sit here and look at the book the whole time, or at least a good chunk of the time. I hope people are okay with that. It's what has to happen. It was like the only way I was going to comfortably progress, because like, man, after yesterday's stream and the day before stream, don't get me wrong, still loving the game. I'm just feeling like so much like I'm not making any progression. I'm making minuscule progression. And so I'm like, at least at least there's things here where I feel like I'm doing something. So the bombs have dot uh, plots, I guess, scatter plots. Remember being so confused? Yeah, I mean that's the fun of the game. That's what it's all about. It's the confusion. It's the satisfaction of finding a solve. Okay, page 17 or page 18 now rather. Um, Interesting that it doesn't show the mushrooms in here for some reason. Oh my god. Yo, I just zoomed in. I just zoomed in because of that mushroom. Look what I just found. They trying to freaking sneak a little path in there for me. Mark that down as a golden. Let's go. Dude, I wouldn't have caught that. I would not have caught that. My eyes from where I'm sitting would just have glossed over that. That's so funny. And I literally only zoomed in on it because the mushroom is blacked out there. Damn. Okay. What else do I learn here on this page? And why it's interesting that it blanks out the approximate values here. They really did. This is such good game design. They want you to zoom in here because they want you to go, huh? Why are these question marked out when nothing else is? There's literally no other reason to have this question marked out, really, right? I mean, I guess technically you don't want people to know what these stats are maybe early on if they get this page first, but they intentionally do that too so that you zoom in on this area to pick up on that. Freaking brilliant. L here to upgrade, we know that. And there's also a link to page 41. Okay. Cool. Page 19. Okay, you're right. Hey, beyond belief, were you the one who said to to do this however I wanted to? You said you do you. Thank you for saying you do you. I'm gonna be so happy having these notes afterwards. I still have some of my notes from playing through Outer Wilds, and I'm glad I have them, and I am gonna be glad to have these ones from Tunic. So, uh, it's just a nice little memento from me to me. Oh no. Death, da da da. We're being given some gift by the air. Games made by small teams are always the best. They just have. You can feel like people being inspired. You know what I mean? And especially a game like this that has such a clear vision and doesn't feel like it's overstaying its reach as far as what it's trying to accomplish. You're able to really pack a powerful punch. This page, I don't think is telling me anything too crazy. I mean, I don't understand what's going on here entirely. I'm just gonna put hair. Okay, page 20. Okay, I think we figured out a lot of these. Oh my god, we figured this out just by brute forcing it and like realizing it. Hair, yeah. Just instead of air, I'm just putting hair because they're close enough words. I'll understand it later on, and I'll think it's funny. Because of the air and the air to the air, Cyan Ring, defense, one close to death. We got that. Ash, we know. Health point swaps with mana, which is great. Lucky Cup, I haven't tested out, but I'm pretty sure is just. Well, I thought it was just a chance to drop the hearts. Now I'm confident it's a 15% chance to drop hearts. Muffling Bell, I think, is just that you attract enemies from, or you don't attract enemies as easily from a distance. Then those obviously link to page 51, which is where we have more info on those, whatever those little air tag looking things are. Then this is just telling us to toss a coin to unlock more slots, which is cool. And then I don't think that's got any more info for us. Looks like it's just showing us that we can where to equip them in the inventory. Okay, page 21. It's awesome watching an interview with the creator, Andrew Schuldice, after playing, seeing how it all came together. Oh, I'm sure. Well, anytime, yeah, there's a project like this to see, you know, like where did the inspiration start? What started to inspire the next thing? How your little idea kind of blossoms and bubbles and turns into, you know, a full-fledged concept and then gets worked on. I don't know if the creator, like, what roles they played in development, so I don't know if, you know, I know for some devs who like don't do their own artwork and stuff, having like all the artwork assets and stuff like that kind of be developed is an awesome part. Individual blades of grass getting chopped was a thing I always remember. Okay, yeah, fair. The temple, 3 keys, hexes, and the monoliths, the Krabby Patty, goldens. I wonder if this golden is important. I'm just gonna we'll mark it anyway, and then there's a link to page 49. There's a link to page 40 or 24. Boop. Nice boop. By the way, this dude's stumped trying to learn the language, as was I, even after watching a video about learning the language. Okay, I think this pointing to page 24 must just be more information on the monoliths, since this one also has the monolith and it points to page 24. Old burying ground. Okay, I think that's everything for this page. I'm gonna go to page 22. And why are all these images freaking stereoscopic? You're fluent in Tunic-lish? Damn. Good work. Good work. I watched a video by Happy Wolf, who was in chat here a couple days ago, and they had made a YouTube video kind of explaining it. And I watched it. It was like half an hour long. And so like I understand the concept, but I did not memorize anything. Dude, I need freaking 3D glasses for this. Adorn the mountains. Fairies. Do we know about any fairies? Page 47, fairies? I don't think I've seen fairies. Learned it, then unlearned it shortly after. Fair. Hero's Grave. Holy Cross. This was just telling us to do the Holy Cross in that area behind the house, which we already did. This... That's just the bed in the house. Have we not... Can you click on the bed in the house? Can you I thought we went in there and we tried resting or something. We'll need to check that. 22 on 22. Are you... He's... Hold on. Hold. Hold. Chat, hold. Chat. Hold. Tw 22 on 22. Numbers. Oh my god. Yesterday, wasn't I looking at the freaking bingo sheet there and saying, where in this game are there numbers? I was literally looking at that page being like, why are there so many numbers? Where the hell are there numbers in this game? Oh no. I was looking at it for so long, just going, why, where do they put numbers in this game? F. 22/22, numbers. Fuck. Does that mean there's a golden path on this page? Maybe there's not. Maybe. Is there 22's on the map? I don't see a path here. I wonder. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is that? Oh, no wonder my patterns I have been writing down aren't working. Are they part? They're part of that. Oh my god. I need to. Okay. This is good. That's progress. That's big progress. I can't believe I missed it. I can't believe I missed that. Oh, man. Okay. There's some sad fox here. I don't know what that's about. Sad fox and a hexagon. Sad hex. And then this is interesting. Trophy below the house? I don't think I know what that is. Trophy down house. All right, rip that page out. Moving on. Lock in chat. Page 23. Door in the mountains. I don't think this has any other information for us. Seeing as it was pretty pivotal for this little bit, but I don't know if it will be for next. Door. Page 24. What do you got? This was just teaching us. Oh man, the fact that so many of these things that I just completely missed. Initially, obviously, until they had to handhold me. They're powered by the same colors as the hexes, and well, they are the little hexes, which is just interesting. I don't think there was no gold in here. 25. That's just art. 26. Okay, keep an eye on your bars. HP up. Extra damage. On page 16? Oh my god. Is that... is extra damage special tech? I think extra damage must be special tech or something. We do more damage maybe when we're at full stamina. Okay. And then this little thing, for some reason I thought that was for defense, but that's a consumable for attack. What was I eating that I thought was for attack then? The friggin' pepper. Was that not for attack? I thought the pepper was for attack. Oh my goodness. Stam, damage. Okay, use your items. Extra bombs, for some reason you're most likely using them. You must like using them, rather, sorry. Special techniques. Roll plus sword, right? We know how to do that. Check the map. Right, this is just telling us pay attention to places we can go. Tired all the time, dashing, and then this points us to coins we can use on page 20, and page 20 was the well. We didn't miss any golden paths here, did we? No. 27. Oh man. And I thought that these paths meant we had to do something in the overworld. I thought that these were things we had to interact with, but we're actually supposed to just see them on the map. And just oh, God damn it. This game. Good work. Good freaking work. Oh, those are the fairies. I forgot. That's right. Scratch that off my notes. Although I guess, well, yes, fine. Thanks, Binary. Chompignon gang. This little silly dude. I forget if we had mentioned it the other day, but wasn't there a Lego piece? There was like an old Lego piece that kind of looked like him? I think someone had mentioned, and then it reminded me of that. Always hungry, dangerous as a family. I feel it. Rudeling. Ghost of a soldier, blah blah blah. Magic dagger, cool. I just... his face is so silly, look at him. Okay, the overworld. Yeah, I can't remember if we've actually done something with this or not. I know we were saying that yesterday and I didn't go back to watch a VOD and see. And like, this over here is also gold, but I don't think that these gold items, I think these are just freaking red herrings to distract us from this, which that looks like golden path material. That was some crazy delay. Oh, from when you redeemed to when it came through. Interesting. What page is this? 28. 28, we've got a golden. Is there anything else on the map? We can go back through and do a deep dive on the map later, I guess. But like, oh, the little eyeball ones are for when we can meet the little like skeleton shop thingy. That's interesting there. No, that's not. We've already been there. This is interesting here. What's that arrow for? That we know. That's for the thingy. What are you doing in the river there? There's so many questions I have. I know they're gonna keep me guessing. Like, why does this show the book there? I've always wondered that. Okay, we're gonna have to like scour the maps later. Gonna have 1,000 thoughts at the same time? Am I? It's how it works, right? Isn't that just how brains function in general? Or are you saying I'm gonna have even more than I already have? Under the well? I don't think you have anything interesting for me here. Tip with your shield block? That was to block the beams, right? Which we did. Stun it by blocking. 30. I'm just gonna write map, as these are all maps. Slorm, yes. Good old Slorm. What is that path marked out there? Wonder if that's necessary or we've already traversed that path without meaning to. Fortress of the Eastern Vault. Oh shoot, is this a golden path? That kind of looks golden path like. I'm gonna put a golden with a G with a question mark there. That one gets a question mark. That looks path adjacent. I'll give it that. 32. Don't be fooled, the mark on their backs is a trick. I don't really understand what that's all about. I don't think that really matters. What is that? Did we do that? Map. Hero's Grave. Up. Question mark? I can't remember if we went over there. Ruined Atoll. Oh my god. Chat. I'm seeing them everywhere now. Oh my god, that's a path. What? The freaking sun makes a path. That's got to be a path. I can't with this game. What? Freaking staring me in the face. Oh my god, I feel so dumb. I thought that they were something to do with like the rest of the energy or something in the world. Okay, because there's path here too. Boink, 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 boink. But what's up with this music over here? This I don't get. Singing. Bird. Burb. I will write down. Singing burb. And I asked about it before, and y'all said it didn't matter for the monoliths, but now I'm wondering if going back and doing something else in order here matters. Because they're numbered. Dang, you don't understand music? Who knew? I understand music. I know what type of notes these are. Does that matter? I mean, I don't think that particularly matters, does it? Does that matter? I mean, these are coupled eighth notes. You can hear the music. Oh no, what am I doing wrong that you can hear the music and I don't even know? These are just coupled eighth notes. That's a 16th note. Rising, steady, like, but what and how and why is my question. How do we make music? Oh, with the tuning forks? Do we have to hit freaking tuning forks all over the place to make the song? I wonder. Okay, so that's something. I mean, yeah, the thing is like, these notes just signify duration. They don't signify what actual note value is being played. Aside from the fact that visually it looks like this one is playing a rising interval of some type versus a descending interval. Just sing. Meep, meep, meep. Wait. Meep, 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 meep. Beep, 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 boop. Basically like that? Was that correct? A door opened. Perfect. I'm glad. That's what I wanted to hear. I'm glad my console's hooked up to my microphone to hear me do that. Anything on page 35? I'm moving on, by the way, if you can't tell. It's the door to your music career. I intentionally closed that door a long time ago. Goodbye. Don't want it. Mm-mm-mm. I don't think there's anything else here for us right now. Map. I don't think there's anything else here other than it telling us to... maybe that's telling us to do the Holy Cross at the cathedral. Holy Cross Cathedral? Can't remember if that's useful. This picture is like just freaking epic, even if it's not helpful. They only shoot once. Scavengers will try to keep their distance. Blah 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 blah. I'm just gonna put dope. Pick. The Holy Cross is your D-pad? Of course it is. That makes sense. It is indeed. It is indeed the Holy Cross. That's funny. Spoilers. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Well, just kidding. I'm just kidding. We'll pin it. We'll pin it. Shame the spoilers. Shame. I'm just kidding. You're totally good. Okay, 38. Nah, no worries. You're totally fine. Not a problem. Don't spoil him on Empire Strikes Back either. What's Empire Strikes Back? I'd be happy to learn about it if you about whatever that is. Does it have anything to do with this game? Because if it doesn't have anything to do with this game, it's fine if you spoil. Okay, I think we're good on this page here. Sob. Sorry, do I need to put a do I need to use a tone indicator on that one? Also, I hate to do this to y'all, but we are going to get hit with an ad break in a sec here. So lock in, sit tight. You got 3 minutes. I'm going to pause our deduction while you're on ad break. I'm going to go grab a quick snack for myself, drink some water, and we'll be back in just a sec. So, yeah, BRB. Okay. We can come back. I would be silly. Oh, whoops. There we go. Okay, and yes, granted, obviously, nothing is funnier to me than saying something that I should be saying in a sarcastic tone and just deadpan delivering it. So, yes, I'm sorry about the misinformation about whether or not I knew anything about Empire Strikes Back. Um, you never got ads? Weird. Couldn't tell you. Don't know. It's a Twitch sends me an alert that says, "Hey, we're going to be playing ads. We're playing ads." So just for the safety of everyone, I play it safe. Give us a break. Just on the off chance we got people who are getting hit with ads, you know, give them a chance to be part of the group. But that is odd that you don't get them for some reason. Could be browser you're using, could be internet that you're connected to, could be VPN, could be a lot of different things. Okay, the swamp, I am immediately seeing this looks like path material up top. So we can mark a gold in there. I think everything else here at the swamp, and this swamp you can only go to if you're a ghost. So I don't know if we're actually going back there now because we're not a ghost anymore, question mark, right? 40. The cathedral legend says wearing this allows you to do something extraordinary. Which we do have that now. Our little circlet thing, right? What is this whole thing I do not get. Mainly because I can't read it. Oh. I love that it looks like a little circled face there though. It's so funny. That would be a funny funny emote. Look, 6. That's doubled the 3 statue. They also have they talk about 3 here. You talking about my favorite statue that when we see you we go 3? That's the best statue in the game. The one that says 3. 3. Every time I pass 3 statue, it makes me happy. I'm just gonna chalk this one up to being yet again just a map. That's fine. The quarry. I don't know what the heck you are. That symbol. I don't know. These symbols just don't look like the rest of the runic languages symbols, but I guess they do. They've still got the hex outline. They've still got the shape. So this is like the cathedral is the most confusing building in the game. Yeah, the fact that it comes with a 13-step instructional guide that I can't read. Yeah, I would say so. I would say it probably is. Wait a second. Is that a path? It is gold. Oh, God damn it. The stains, the frickin'. Also, the map is side view. Yeah, that's fair. So it's a different perspective than anything else. I can't believe they would do this. I cannot believe they would do this. This one, the golden path, is it's freaking a stain. It's a stain that made it gold, and that's the path. That's so dumb. I love it. What is up with this? And why is there an arrow branching off of this? Is there another path we take there or something? I mean, granted, it goes to the fight with the air now, but I don't know if that's important. I like that you can see this one over here, but don't have the path to it, which is funny. That one's busted. You're gonna be busted. 42. Lucked out with that warp. The one that was over here. I don't even remember what we were using that for or how we found it. Isn't it just like broken paths and we walked over there or something to get there? That was not luck. We're just mashing, wandering around. We're gonna stumble on it. I don't think I ever would have flagged it in the map here. Maybe I might have flagged it. I don't know. Guess you don't need this manual after all. Oh no, I definitely do. This is obviously not golden path here, but it's interesting that this is golden. Oh, because this is telling you this is the way to get golden stats, huh? That makes sense. Because you rest here, you get the things at the hero's grave, yada yada. Cool. Okay, you go to the doors, blah blah blah. Something about a holy cross. I don't know. I mean, I understand we're supposed to be inputting directions and stuff, but I'm not sure what the holy cross is. I keep talking about it, but we're still gonna have to figure that out. And there's this purple arrow. Okay, that's for real though. I don't know. Wait, I haven't been writing down. 42. Wait, warp, stats. I love that there's a table of contents here, and I'm basically just making my own table of contents for no reason other than I need to. Which is so funny to me. It's very it's very much something I would do. Okay, check that. Good. Holy Cross, page 43. Holy Cross. Question mark. Page 44 has. Okay. So this has got purple arrow, which I still don't understand. So we'll put a question mark there. It's got this, which is like the seeking spell I think we saw on another page, right? Seeking, question mark. Page 49 for the golden path. And then I don't think I've done this one yet, but maybe I'm tripping. Gold thing. Okay. Zoom out there. Clearing the game or seeking an end. Maybe this is telling us that there are multiple endings a la a Zelda game, such as how we interpret Ocarina of Time. So maybe... Okay. This is telling us there are two ways... This must be this telling us there's two ways to beat the game, right? We either fight the air here and take our rightful place as the heir to the heir, or we share our wisdom, read through this manual, and use the power of the Holy Cross and traverse the golden path. I think is what I'm gleaning from this, is we get is two paths, two ways to seek an end, A and B, of which, so 45 is fight, air, A ending, question mark. Page 46 is share wisdom, B ending, question mark, and there is a path there in the middle. I'm gonna replay and get true ending. Hell yeah, let's do it. See if we can get a clean tear here. We got a good tear. Okay. Cool, so that was page 46. Page 47. Anything interesting here? Interesting, yes. Something I understand? Not really. These dots in the water, do they mean anything? Gotta go. Sounds good, no problem. Oh, gotta go. What? Okay. What? Oh, mess. Yeah, you are late. What revelations have we had this evening? So we went from having my one page of notes to this gives you an insight into how my brain is parsing this game. I'm now at 2 full sheets of notes here, of which all I've done today is rewriting the manual. So if that's the type of content you've been wanting to see, I'm literally just rewriting the manual to help myself parse the information I'm finding on the manual. I'm trying to pay attention, okay? It needed to be done. Plus then I've got all these cool notes to keep that I have for after. Anyway. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. So this page and page 48 have stuff to do with the fairy spring. Oh no. Wait. Okay, seeking spell, question mark, is... Okay, so there's a constellation here. This is making me think of... I wrote down those constellations earlier on page 11. See, I told you taking my notes would be important. Freaking doubters out here telling me I'm crazy, and you're not saying I'm crazy. But there were those random jotted down numbers on, or dots on page 11 that I put down and said scatter plot next to. Those could be constellation outlines that then we graph somehow to do that. Right? Thanks for the posture check. I need it. I'm slouching trying to write all this down. We've got page 48. Now, does this path count as a golden path, or does it only count as the seeking spell? I'm going to assume it counts as a golden path and the seeking spell, maybe. Let's figure this out. So it goes up, left, up, right, down, right. Does this do anything for us right now? We have to just try. Up, left, up, right, down, right. Motherfucker. W hydrate, thank you. Progress. Yeah, we finally... Are you saying we finally made progress this stream? That's my only progress today. Get out of here. What was that? Wait, don't tell me. Oh, don't worry about it, Z. It was a thing. Taking care of you. Yeah, exactly. I appreciate it. 48. So we've got a gold in there. And then there's a checklist here for 100%, but I don't know what that means. Checklist, 100%. Oh, I wonder if these are things, if the checklist, if the seeking spell helps us seek out treasure chests, and if we get all the treasure chests, then we can unlock the final treasure? Maybe? I don't know. That's my thought. Now, page 49 is an interesting one because, as I said the other day, where the hell are there numbers in this game? I was literally sitting here going like, these are a bunch of numbers. Where do we find numbers in this game? I don't understand. Where are there numbers? Where are there golden numbers? I don't know. Also, has anyone looked in the background behind me in my stream to see that there's... Y'all, I think there's a... Is that a golden path? Is that a golden path with some golden numbers there? What the... Y'all weren't paying attention. You weren't paying attention. The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? What's that from? Me and my quote game is bad. Too focused on parry. Call of Duty Black Ops. That's fair. That's why I don't know then. Also, what do you mean on parry? You talking about that guy there? That's just a platypus. That's a normal platypus. Is that who you're talking about? That's a very regular, normal platypus back there. 49, I'm going to just put as golden bingo. But I have a feeling that thanks. Oh, great. Dude, I was so mad. My mic was just completely not recognized at all. Like, normally OBS doesn't recognize it, but before I started stream, my interface wasn't even picking it up. I was so confused, so I just had to restart my whole computer before stream, unfortunately. Anyways, where was I? You didn't miss anything. I said hi to you when you said moot. Okay, so we've got the door there. Page 51. It's interesting. Have I noticed the D-pad anywhere else? Why is the D-pad specifically mentioned on this page? That's interesting. Page 51. It's probably inconsequential, but I'm going to write it down anyways. I don't think I really care about any of the rest of these right now, unless they, I don't think they play a bigger role. I could be very wrong. I don't know what this is. What is, I'm literally writing this out. What is shh dot 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 60-second star something? Yeah, shh. 60-second star. Is that saying like put the freaking manual under the water or something? Why does it have to do with this page? Um Underwater question mark? I'm just like what other page type thing do we have access to in this game? Like that looks like it's supposed to represent a page. Like that's a freaking heading, whatever, and then the first paragraph of something. So it's a little confusing. Now, this memo page, I don't think we need to worry about. However, so like, yeah, like what is, I wonder what these other symbols are going to. And I did just realize too, I wonder what this does and what it has to do with our potions. We should try that out. And yeah, like clearly they're trying to map out some other things here too. Probably other constellations or something. Potion thing. Back Wi-Fi broke? Dang, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. And then there's the windmill one, which I've already done the windmill, or rather, I think I have the pattern for the windmill. I wonder if those count as golden inputs. I especially wonder if they count as golden inputs. Oh, actually, wait. That's a path on this one. I didn't catch it at first. Good work. 52's got a golden. I have this written down somewhere. I think that's on our first note page. So it could be wrong, but I think it's down, right, right, up, left, left, right, down, left, up, down. If I did it correctly. So that's good. I'm still not quite sure what this is, so I guess we can just put I'm pretty sure it's saying I mean it must be saying use dagger plus wand then the grabby, right? Then grab. And that's all the pages we have so far. How many pages does this go up to? This goes up to 55 pages. Which is interesting because I don't have a 55th page currently. However, I do have the third save file. So maybe I'm gonna just jot down 55 question mark third save question mark. So if my thinking is correct, and we're gonna have to wait to do this tomorrow because I'm running out of time here right now for what I can do. I think we just need to go through now, look at our pages, and map out a path using golden. Let's just look at the first one just to make sure. So page 12 in theory should have a golden path. which... Oh my goodness, I didn't even notice it the first time. Does that count as a golden path? It's just a... Oh, no, it's saying within this square is the path. I think is what it's saying. God damn it, this game. The path wasn't golden, but it's telling me that the interior is... I think that's what it must be, right? I looked at that. I swear. I'm gonna I'm I'm gonna have to downgrade from my expensive interface to literally just to Scarlet and call it a day. Oh well, I probably have another interface lying around, honestly, that would maybe be more consistent for streaming. I don't know. The thing is this interface has some pretty nice preamps and onboard processing that is handy to not put extra stress on my computer. But we can make it work either way. Anyways, what'd you miss? I was just saying that this is clever, that this golden path inside the square, my eyes are not being trained to look for paths that are not golden. So like, obviously this is a golden path, and my eye caught that and was like, oh, that's a golden path. But over here, my eye's not saying this is a golden path, but it is. It's surrounded by the gold square. It's saying these lines are in that square on the path. So I think my assumption's correct then, in that with the pieces we have now in the manual, plus possibly the third save files map, which I think I even have written down, we should be able to do this and open the door in the mountains, I think, is my hypothesis, of which we'll have to test tomorrow. Now, really quick, before we do end things, though, I do want to try this potion thing, which is going to be down, right, down, left, up, right, up. This is crazy. I love this. No wonder people like this game, huh? Does it literally just give me a potion without using a potion? I can't tell. Wait, if I drink that and fill a slot, does it refill potion? It's not doing it now. Let's rest and see. Hold on. Obviously it worked there at least once. Maybe it only works once per reset. Down, right, down, left, up, right, up. So it zapped magic to do something. Is taking magic to... I wonder if it's... Maybe it's taking our magic and healing us with it? And I can't tell because our health is at full? There's not really a quick way for me to test that, but that's my quick assumption. Which that's actually interesting, because I was going to say earlier, it would be nice if we were able to use our mana potions at the same time as health potions. And in a way, this is kind of a workaround to still get a heal while you're using your mana potions, right? Can we do it with full mana? Or is it strictly a one use per... We did it there. You just need a full bar of mana? Maybe you just need a full bar of mana to do it. Interesting. I'm assuming that heals us at the cost of magic points. Does that... Okay. I know we gotta end soon, but really quick, just for science. If we go back to regular health potions, does it drain health instead? Good midnight. How are you doing, Lumi Pearl? You've jumped in right before we're gonna have to head out. And don't worry, I am doing things that are spoiler related, but you'll have no idea. You'll have absolutely no clue what's going on right now. Got home like an hour ago, dead inside. What were you, if you want to share, what were you out doing? Just being busy IRL. Okay, so that did do a thing with our mana, even though we swapped that other thing that I'm not spoiling for Pearl's sake. Oh my goodness. Okay. So let me tell you, Lumi Pearl. This game, when you get around to it, at least I felt today. Granted, I don't know, I might be being overkill on this. I went from having 1 page of notes in the game to it's been a crazy stream to freaking like 4 pages of notes basically. That I've been just like within the past hour have been taking notes like crazy. Oh yeah, of notes. I don't know if I'm going overkill, but I am feeling the need to take notes on the game to progress the way I want to. Thrifting in the morning, housewarming for some friends, then bowling and then dinner, and then yesterday there was a cherry blossom festival that was all day. Had no rest in 48 hours. Dang, you need some sleep. That sounds fun though. We love thrifting. Housewarming's fun with friends. Bowling's good. That sounds great. What is this, a seminar class? Tunic 450? Basically, I feel like it, with the amount of stuff that... The thing is, it's like, there's stuff in this game where it's like, I feel like maybe you can choose to do it or not. I don't know. I did it without notes and I've had insomnia ever since. Oh, damn. That's funny. But also not funny, but also funny. Yeah, maybe it's just, my need to organize things, and I saw a way I could help organize with notes in my head, so I did it. So we spent the whole stream just me taking notes. Regarding thrifting, found some corduroy overalls and a top that looks just like your PNG avatar. You love it? That's so good. You're manifesting her IRL. That's so fun. That's so good. I love that for you. Yay for notes. Do that for some games too. Yeah. The thing is, I haven't really ever in the past, but I did for Outer Wilds, and it was really fun for me to do for Outer Wilds, and so I knew I was gonna have to for this game, or at least I assumed I would have to at some point, and I'm basically we finally hit the point where I was like, okay, it's time for me to do notes. Like, it's time for me to do my big notes. Anyways, that's pretty much it for that. Hey, thanks everyone for maybe I will stream tonight, feeling like a very short one. Hell yeah. What are you thinking of streaming? If I may be so bold as to ask. Some late night Genshin, super fun. Sounds like a good plan. Well, hey, I might catch you over there. We'll see where I end up. Although actually, no. Now that I think about it, I have an exam tomorrow, so I shouldn't. Yeah. Okay. Thanks everyone for watching. I do have to head out. I do have an exam in the morning. I forgot all about that until just now. So Thanks everyone who's been chatting. Thanks everyone who's been lurking. Thanks everyone who's followed today. Appreciate it greatly. We will be back tomorrow for more Tunic at the same time, same place. Thank you, Z. You know what's up. You know where to find me. If Yeah, good luck on the exam. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you've been enjoying and haven't followed yet, feel free to drop a follow. Appreciate it greatly. Thanks, Lumi, for the hydrate. And yeah, I'll catch y'all for more Tunic tomorrow. Till then, y'all have a good one. Peace.